So we'll do a bit of wall handling demonstrating here. I'll do that one for you. So your boots are worn out there, mate. So you've got a hole in your boot. Ready for retirement. They're the good shoes again, are they?
Okay.
Yeah, mate.
What's going on here?
Well, you're half my age, so I've taken half the wool off the sheep to make the race fair. What do you reckon, guys? That sounds fair, doesn't it?
Every time, Wayno, every time. He's tried to, there's a process we call shingling, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to blade shearing, we shingle the sheep up to represent what they look like back in the day. Oh yeah. Right up, we'll get this underway and we'll drop it down a bit for you. So we've just got a presentation going on over on the mat, ladies and gentlemen, so we will drop the mics in a moment for you, but we'll get this one underway. Okay, so we'll get this underway real quick, get this race happening for you, and we're just going to drop the microphones for the presentations on the other side of the pavilion there. Okay, you ready to go? Let's get them underway. Just make sure that that man there doesn't cheat for me, boys and girls. I think that's what he's trying to do, okay? Is he? Hey, okay.
What?
Can't cheat. I was just explaining the rules and you're already doing it. Righto, so he's ready to go. Righto, boys, you ready to go? Let's get it underway. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, you're supposed to say go. Okay. Righto, ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Yep. I'll go there, mate. What are you waiting on? Just turn the microphone down. So you can see the boys working away there. You probably can't hear me real well, like I said. I'm just turning down so that they can have their presentations over there. But what the boys are doing, we've got Wayne, he'll be restricted by the down tube, so he'll turn, you can see him turning that sheep into the down tube, as opposed to Elko there. He's holding that sheep up nice and high, and he'll work around the animal. As a wool handler, I'll have to come in, and the first thing I want to do is remove the inferior lines of wool from around the back end of the animal, because it's my job to separate all the different types of wool that you can see in the wool packs that we've got here. So the first thing I've removed here is what we call the shanks of the animal. This is the hollow fibre, just like a dog hair, it comes off the leg of the animal, doesn't absorb dye, so we've got to remove that one, because remember back in the 70s, 80s, 90s when you'd buy a woolen fleecy jumper and it'd have that little white and black in it, that's what that is. So we might make sure that we remove that so that we've got it out so it doesn't absorb the dye. The next one that we want to remove is what we call the lock. It's under 50 millimetres in length. This stuff here will go to a different process, but we don't want to get it left in amongst our good white, bright wool that's about 90 to 100 millimetres. Now the last one that I removed, this stuff comes from around the back end of the animal. So imagine what you might look like after about 7, 8, 9, 10 months without being able to wipe and clean yourself around this back of the end. It wouldn't look real good, would it? And that's what I'm handling in my hand there right now. So that stuff there, we want to take that separate. That's going to take a little bit more processing. That's all the urine, the dung. What happened, Wayne?
The power's gone out, mate.
The power's gone out.
Issue. Yeah, the power. I think it won't work.
What happened? Did
I'm still going. No dramas over here.
This one.
Can you just hang on to that stuff for me for a second? Yeah, hang on to that. Do you want me to get up there and just put that back together?
It's alright, mate. I've got it.
He's cheating again.
Yeah, I know. All the time. Oh yeah, it's alright. I'm going to hypnotise it.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're going to hypnotise.
I'll show you.
Oh,
I need your help though.
You want me to? You want him to hypnotise a sheep? These three girls must be scared. They're out of it. See yous. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye. See yous. Later. Anyway, moving back to. Sorry, what were you doing? You're going to hypnotise the sheep?
Hypnotise
Just
it,
distracted us.
Yeah, that's alright.
Rightio. So that's okay. Right. So I'm dribbling. I'm showing that side. How are we going to do this? What do you want me to do?
Well, you've seen Crocodile Dundee.
Yep.
How he hypnotises the buffalo.
Yes. Yep.
Same thing.
Okay.
So you just do this.
That.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll do this.
So just keep going or do it?
Well,
do I stop?
yeah, just keep going till it sort of, you'll see it sort of just settle down.
Right, okay. Hasn't worked yet, sorry. That's all on me. Okay, right, so where do you want that there?
Yeah, just there. Yeah, like this.
Yep. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh,
Well,
what did you do
but-
there? What was that? A blanket?
Oh my god.
You just put a blanket over it.
What do you reckon?
It just stopped it. It's just out. It's hypnotised.
Hypnotised, like I said.
Did you see that? I had to turn the microphone a bit down before I could actually educate you on what's going on. The most important thing that we teach our young men and women in the industry is how to control the animal with the inside of their legs and their feet. That allows that free hand, the left hand, to be able to manipulate the skin. You'll see how their left hand actually works harder than the right that's holding their hand pieces. Because they're trying to manipulate and lay that skin flat so that whatever they're using, whether it's the blades or the machine, they can work their way down that side there, on that last side now. And they're not going to cut the skin as they go down that last side. You might see the odd little nick here and there. That's okay. It's just like when you're shaving your face, guys. You might get a bit of a nick on yourself, or girls on your leg, or maybe guys. I don't judge you for whatever you do. Same thing. So it heals up just like us. And they're back out in the paddock with their mates. The sheep will typically get shorn between 6 and 12 months, depending on how quick they grow the wool fibre. They'll grow it up to about that 90 to 100 mils is the optimum length that we're looking for. See you girls? Bye. More girls leaving. So about 90 to 100 mils is what we're looking for the processing plant. That's what we want to get it to, so that then we can take it on and sell it over to China, Italy, or wherever it may go. Okay. So you just saw us there. We've thrown a couple of fleeces. The aim of what we were doing there, we wanted to get it dead flat. That first throw that I did wasn't real good. We want to make sure that we get it dead flat onto that table. We'll see how we go. If I was in the competitions, like I spoke about with the boys, making the Australian and the and land this fleece onto the table. So if I give it plenty of air this time, unlike last time, I want to land it dead flat on the table. Here we go. Here we go.
Well done.
That's a better throw. Okay, now I'll be working down that side of the fleece there. I wouldn't have much time if I was out in the industry, but what I want to remove here now is what we call the sweat pieces. I don't want to take too much of the good wool off, but I'm working those sweat pieces there now. So imagine if those sheep, when they're working around, they're out eating in the paddock, they're not like us, they don't have the luxury of having a shower or a bath every night, boys and girls. So when mum and dad say, have a shower or a bath, you want to think about it, because this is where those little dark pieces come from under the armpits. And that's what your armpits could look like if you don't have a bath or a shower every night, okay?